Patchy, how are you?
Doing well, man. How are you?
Good, bro. Good. 3 weeks until you go to war. How you feeling, man?
2.5 weeks. So 2 Fridays from now, so I'm ready to go. You know, shit. It's here, Bellator 303. You know, the card surrounded around me. It's the Patchy Mig show. I'm here to, you know, have a rematch, climb the same mountain again. You know, the double Magomedov. You know, Magomedov. You know, I'm here to, you know, tame the tiger and, you know, finish this guy. He's 20-3. I'm ready to finish him.
You finished this guy less than 2 years ago. Were you surprised that they gave it to you again?
No, not seeing PFL and Bellator's bookings. It seems like they want to do a lot of rematches. So I said, bring it on my way. You know, let's have a rematch. You know, I fight for championship money, so I'm happy to, you know, I'm happy to see a familiar face. I got a lot of respect for Maga too. You know, we're both signed under dominance. We obviously competed in the Grand Prix semifinals, and it's just, I'm happy to compete against him again.
How is sparring today?
Sparring's good, man. I did 8 rounds like a piece of cake. You know me, man. Non-stop. Shit, I'm not even breathing hard. I could go another 10 rounds right now, I think.
I want to ask you, bro. Who taught you, or how did you come up with that fucking knee that you throw? And just, it's nasty, bro. It's nasty.
I don't know, bro. I think that Sean O'Malley stole this from my game when he hit Chito Vera with that shit. So imagine I hit Chito with that, bro. He might have ran his ass back to California, bro. Dead ass. But really, you know, Rufian Stotts, you know, granted enough, he got hit with it, sent his ass back to Texas, knocked out cold. So it's like, it only takes one. I hit someone with it in practice today, and I don't think that kid likes me anymore and shit. So I don't know.
You think people are going to start jacking that knee from you?
It's a good shot, man. I got a lot of other ones too, so it's not my only shot, but it's one of my best ones, you know.
Obviously, you beat Magomed. To be honest, it wasn't that competitive. So, obviously, you've gotten better. I'm going to assume he's gotten better. How do you see the matchup kind of playing out, man?
Bro, my last 3 fights have not been competitive. My last 18 months, you know, I haven't been in a competitive fight. I've barely gotten touched. I took just as many significant strikes as Sean O'Malley did his 5th round in my last 3 fights combined. So I barely get touched. This guy here, last time, you know, I pitched a no-hitter, you know, and this time I'm looking forward to doing the same exact thing. He's got good game, but I feel where he's good, I'm great. And I just don't think he matches up well with me.
Like you said, you've been untouchable your last 3 fights. Where does that come from? Is it hard work in the gym? Is it your evolution? Is it matchup? Like, what is it?
Well, it's your confidence, the work you put in the gym, and it's about having big balls when you go out there, you know what I mean? Going out there and hunting people, not going out there to, half these guys are just going out there to win, man. It's a spectator sport. I'm going out there to hunt people down, to finish people. I don't take a step back, you know? I put people on the back foot and I press on the gas. I try to finish every opponent I've ever faced, and, you know, I've almost done that, you know? So that's why I fight like that.
Do you think that strikes fear in your opponents, knowing that you are coming in for the finish every single time? You say it, you do it. Do you think before the fight that gets in their heads?
Well, I don't even know if they fear me. I look like a little string bean walking around here, a little skinny dude, bro. But when I get down to 35, they realize I'm way too fucking strong for all the 135 pounders, and I'm way too big for them all. And I have power to knock all of them out. So it's like, you know, I'm dangerous at bantamweight, so. I don't look dangerous though. When you look at me, I mean, I've seen a lot more other intimidating guys. When you look at them, they look more intimidating. But when they feel me, like, you know, those guys that look intimidating, I bet you I treat them like, I could probably treat them like a kid, a baby in here. You know what I mean? So it's like, people don't know until they feel me. And then when they're in the cage across from me, chances are it's too late. Chances are I'm already wrapped around you, strangling you unconscious.
Are you gonna do that to Magomed?
Maga is a warrior, man. He does not tap out, and he don't quit. I'm the only man walking this fucking earth that finished him. He fought Yan for 50 minutes. You know what I mean? He's 1-1 against Yan. Yan couldn't do it. If anyone almost finished him, he almost finished Peter Yan when they fought. So I'm thinking, and this guy's a finisher, 14 finishes. But this time, you know, I don't think he's gonna tap again. And I don't think, unless the referee stops it for a TKO, there's only one way about it, and I gotta put him out unconscious. The only way to stop the tiger is if you tame it. And the only way to tame it is if you have to put a dagger in it. You have to kill it, you know what I mean? You have to put him away. You have to finish him. Because Maga's too dangerous, man, you know? I can't just try to take a 3-4 round lead and then the 5th round let this guy come back. He'll hit a Hail Mary submission or something. He did it on Sabatello last time. He was losing, had his back taken, and then next thing you know, he's submitting him. Enrique Barzola, he's losing that fight. 4th round, comes around, he's submitting him. So, you know, I'm looking to get an early lead, fucking separate myself from him, and then when the time's right, I want to grab a stake, I want to grab a hammer, fucking hammer that thing in the ground, and it's going to be the end of me and him, his trilogy, you know, our fights. You know, we fought twice in 17 months, and I want to make it so he never wants to fight me again.
I know you like to fight in America, you're fighting in Paris. Are you excited about that at all?
I don't give a fuck where I fight, to be honest with you. I fought in Ireland, I fought in Japan, I fought in Hawaii twice, I fought in California, I fought in Chicago, I fought at MSG. Just put me in a cage, tell me I'm making money on a Friday or Saturday night, and I'm there. And you know, you give me championship money, guaranteed money, and shit, you know, I'm there to put on a show. Like I said, it's a spectator sport, and I'm there to give the Paris fans a show. They think they seen Cedric Doumbé fight, they never seen Patchy mix fight, and I'm coming out there to show them. There's a reason why I'm the main event. There's a reason why I'm after that fight, and there's a reason why I'm 19-1, and there's a reason why I'm one of the most decorated finishers in all of MMA. And in 2 weeks' time, on Friday, May 17th, you know, the world's gonna see I'm something special, and I'm gonna put this guy away. I'm gonna put him to sleep.
Last couple things. We haven't really talked on camera since the merger, but like, were you surprised they didn't build a bantamweight division in the PFL for you?
They should have built a bantamweight division. Look who you got, bro. I mean, what? I don't know, man. You know, I think bantamweight's even deeper than featherweight, if you ask me. You know, I'm looking at those names. Look at our names. From the top to bottom, Rufián Stotts, Sergio Pettis, Patchy Mix, Danny Sabatello, his funny ass, man. You know, he is funny. I give it to that kid. Enrique Barzola, granted, he went up. There's so many guys, bro. It's like, should have made a bantamweight.
Plus the regional fighters.
Yeah, plus all the regional fighters. Plus all, you know, there's some guys that aren't even ranked in Bellator that are, you know, that could really, you know, fit the mold for that. So I'm kind of upset they didn't. And even if they did and I didn't participate, they could have built the next guy. You know what I mean? And you got that European dude that won it here, that Khrushchev got here. He's a bantamweight too, you know?
So with that being said, you're lapping this division, so are you going to go up and get a second belt?
My boy's there, Jeremy Kennedy, he just fought for the belt, and I trained with Aaron Pico. Shout out Aaron, shout out Aaron's dad, you know, his brother Patrick. I love the Pico family, you know what I mean? They're up there, they're going to fight, I think, Patricio next, so I'm not in any rush, you know. If Patricio cleans the division out, I know he has a win over Jeremy. If he goes and beats my boy Aaron, then maybe I might have to. But if Aaron wins, you know what I mean? I've trained with him. Six Guns, my old striking coach. Jackson Winks, my old gym, myself. You know, I'm not trying to piss on anyone else's territory either. But I think that specifically that Patricio Pitbull fight, obviously we were going to fight had he beat Sergio Pettis. The last man I just finished. He beat him 5 rounds to nothing, and then I finished Sergio. He spoiled my party, you know. Kaya Sakara spoiled my other party with Juan Archuleta on the other side of that. And then, but on the other end, you never know. You see Brendan Lockney over there, he's doing his thing. He might win the tournament. Jesus Pinedo won it last year. Gabriel Braga, he might win it, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of interesting fights for Patchy Mix out there, and I think I fucking match up well against all of them.
With that being said, leading into it, there's a little bit more chatter about you being the best bantamweight on the planet Earth.
I am the best bantamweight on the planet.
I
am the best bantamweight.
Why don't you get that respect?
Because the letter's in front of my name, that's it, you know what I mean? That's it. Look at me and who they deem as the best bantamweight in the world. Look at Sean O'Malley's credentials next to my credentials. I fought just as tough competition. I have more finishes. He's lost more rounds than me. And I'm 1 round removed from being 31 in a row. 11-0 amateur, 19-1 as a pro. This guy was like 9-2 as an amateur, 18-1 as a pro. He barely beat that Andre, whatever, suck it out kid or whatever. He kicked him in the leg and the guy almost, you know what I mean? He almost had to get fucking airlifted out of the cage. So it's like, you know, I barely lost rounds in my whole life. And then you watch what little Peter Yan did to him, you know? You look at that fight, you know, Peter Yan and him, look how close that was. And then you look at Maga and you look at him fight Peter Yan. The only person that's out of the whole stratosphere is me, you know what I mean? The only person, I slept Maga, you know what I mean? Just as I would sleep Peter Yan too. And just as I would sleep Sean O'Malley too. And so on and so forth. There's not a guy that, I don't think there's a guy over there that can really contest with me. And if I were to give a guy one of them, you know, it's, I think the toughest matchup for me probably would be Merab, you know, stylistically, the machine, you know. His takedowns versus my front headlock, his pressure versus my pressure, you know, I think that's a real fight. All those other guys, I don't think that they last 25 minutes with me at all.
Patchy, thank you for your time. Appreciate it, man. If you want to plug your social media, if you want to plug any sponsors, you want to thank anybody?
It's nothing, man. Tune in 2 weeks. HBO Max, Patchy Mix Show, 20-1, 16 finishes. It's coming to a show near you.